Welcome to my channel, Vintage Every Day, because honestly, I have been doing vintage every day, including the hairstyles, and I'd love for you guys to join me. So if this is your first time here, look forward to vintage hairstyles and also restoring vintage items and clothes. So stick around, we're going to learn this hairstyle right now, and I think you're going to love it.
So if you are brand new to vintage hairstyles, then you should probably check out this video right here. And that video is going to take you through just the basics. So with vintage hairstyles, you're going to kind of have different things your body needs to get used to doing with your hair. So just different movements, and these are going to be exercises that'll get you ready for anybody's vintage hairstyles. So if you're brand new, go ahead and check that video out. Actually, it might be over here. And if you're ready to get started, then let's try out this hairstyle. It's based off an illustration I had mentioned to my followers on Instagram at Leap Collegiate Shag that, I was thinking about trying out this hairstyle from an illustration. And they told me to go for it, but they also said that they wouldn't mind a tutorial. So here we go.
My variation is a little different, but I think you'll enjoy it. Alright, so don't mind me, I actually had a bunch of false starts with this hairstyle. I think that it was mostly difficult for me because I have so much hair. And so what I did was I sectioned off the front and I put it in a ponytail. And then I ended up taking another chunk out, leaving the side and the front. And that was mostly for me because I just have so much hair. So just like with a French twist, you're going to be loosely twisting your hair and then rolling this between your fingers towards your face. And then the rest of it you're just going to kind of place up there. Don't worry too much about the top yet. You can move a lot of that as we continue. So go ahead and pin that in place. Put as many bobby pins as you can. I try to focus towards the center. And then you're going to start pulling the top of your hair into place. Hair is usually pretty moldable, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
And place these to get some of that height we couldn't get.
Next, you're going to be taking your hair rats. This is hair from your own hairbrush, and you're going to be pushing it in to form some of that volume. This is preferred to doing a lot of ratting because ratting your hair is really bad for it, especially if you're doing vintage hairstyles as often as I am.
These vintage babes. Whew, boy. I finally understand all those things about don't open the window, my hair will get ruined. Well, yeah, because they spent like hours on their hair. The appreciation's gone, but the stereotypes of women not wanting their hair ruined are still there, even though we don't spend tons and tons of hours on our hair anymore. Isn't that right?
Now we're just going to use a few bobby pins to close up those openings in the back of our hair.
Everyone's going to be looking at the top of my head. And then this to cover my little pooch. Just because I wanted this darn swoop here.
As you can see from the red arrows in the illustration, we are trying to accomplish a French twist type of look forming inward to make your victory roll. Now I'm just going to tease my hair a little bit. I don't like to tease it a lot. I'd use my rats instead.
Don't judge my ratting. I purposely do it to be a little less on my hair. I kind of just pop these down and I pin them before I pull my hair back normally. Got that nice, that's a nice poof. It's kind of also independent. I'm going to try to roll mine and then place and hold it tight while rolling.
Keeping in mind this is an illustration, I did not place mine side by side. I decided to go back a little farther on my second one. You guys can do whatever works best for you. Now we're gonna go for the little cone twist, the French twist, and the weird bun. Here we go.
So this extra hair that I avoided using from the top because I didn't have enough will be good for this random little roll thing. Hold on, it's in my drawer. I don't know if I'm gonna want this.
What I'm about to use is something I cut off of a Amazon hairnet. It's just kind of like a little net piece, but you can use anything that you have, including a bit of fabric.
You can also use hair too. So this is that I still want a nice line. Oh my god, this is so much hair.
So you're just going to be twisting around whatever you end up using. And then once you're down at the base, you're just going to spread that hair out to cover the full shape.
So look, I can do all these random things with my hair at once. So I'm just going to try to pin that in place because I don't know if it's going to look good yet. And it might look dumb. Oh, if only I had eyes in the back of my head, I probably wouldn't appreciate them.
All right, finally, let's start that French twist. So you're just going to gather your hair in a loose ponytail at the bottom and then start twisting up. I usually have to kind of move my fingers with my hair upwards in order to create that look. And never be afraid to push your hair around, run your fingers through it, smooth it out. Your hair is very moldable and you don't want to lose that.
I mean, this is obviously an illustration. I have a ton of hair, and yet I don't really feel like I have enough hair right now for this.
Alright, so you're going to see me do my favorite hair hack, which is using my phone kind of as a second mirror so I can see the back of my hair. It's the only way to really figure out if you're going in the right direction.
I'm going to try to use this right now.
And that would be my French twist comb. And you're just going to kind of feel around and try to get the hair that's both twisted and then push it into the hair against your head. Don't push too hard, you don't want it to hurt.
And then I'm going to try and make a weird little bun on the top of my head. Initiate weird bun.
Nothing complicated here, just twist and pin.
Hers looks like a flower. That's obviously an illustration element.
I really think her bun looks like a flower, which might actually be another good style, putting a flower there instead of a bun.
I know what this is going to look like. I don't really have any way of knowing what this is going to look like. Okay, so as of right now, this is what it looks like. So I am going to videotape myself because I'm alone and see what it looks like. Okay, so this is how I normally check my hair. I do this, and then I do this, and then I try to do a weird 360 view, and then I watch it. Life hacks.
And there was one little thing to fix, just a hair, and besides that, all done.
And voila.
Thanks for watching this vintage inspired look. I hope you'll join me next time, and until then, have fun with your vintage.
Again, amazing. What the heck? Or it's a drawing that no one can actually do.